This video is made possible by the EA Creator Network, which provided me with the keys for many of the worlds and build by you'll see in this series. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Rocks to Riches. I know it's been a hot minute, actually more than a hot minute. It's been a good long time. I'm going to be super honest with you. Life got a little weird after the election in November here in the United States, and it's been tough to get back into YouTube since. But I'm very, very excited to be here and to get back at least a little bit to this series. So we already have part 1 through 5 up on YouTube. You can check out that playlist at your leisure. I'll have a link in the description. Part 6 is a little different. This is Rocks to Riches Redux. Basically, we are coming back to the series. A little tiny bit of time has passed. Businesses and Hobbies came out very recently, and wow, Businesses and Hobbies is great. I'm having the most fun with it. So we are going to take full advantage. Oh, hi, Ruby. Sorry to get in your way there. We are going to take full advantage of Businesses and Hobbies to get Ruby a little closer to the riches side of her Rags to Riches challenge. Now, as you can see, she has a little house now. She has $300 to her name, which is pretty good for her. She has a toilet and some lanterns. She has a sleeping bag, a mailbox, but the big thing she has is a roof. The roof makes everything better. Now, Ruby is a fairly young adult. She is on her own after a series of calamities and foster care and all that kind of thing. She is in a committed, odd little relationship with Kyle Kyleson, whose company she enjoys very much. In fact, we're going to call him. And you know what? Something we can afford is a blanket. I didn't even think about that. The romance blanket. Let's see if we can afford it. Like I said, we only have 350 bucks. And they are 250. So, excellent. Let's go classic gingham. Classic gingham. And how much does it cost for her to set up a little picnic? They can do grilled cheese for 20. No, not with Kyle. Good God. Or not with Jeffrey. Kyle, yes. Jeffrey, no. Oh, he's mad. Why so mad? Why so shirtless and mad? What's wrong with Kyle? Look how happy she is to see him and how angry he is. You know what? Telling your loved one, calm down, is really not great. Doesn't work, doesn't help. He needs to let off some steam. She's going to just give him a nice little distraction as opposed to, let's talk about it. Sometimes people don't want to talk about it. Not quite yet. Oh, Kyle, goodness. He's so stompy. But here they are, watching the stars together. We'll see if this, nice interaction helps Kyle kind of get over whatever is upsetting him so. God, look at him. He's such a dude. He's such a dude with the beanie and the shorts. My God. Aw, they're having a nice interaction. She's getting some social. He's still angry, but, he's still engaging in the interaction, which is nice. Oh, yeah, making out. That might help. That might help improve a mood. Let's see. Oh, they're really cute. Let's see. Oh, now he's feeling flirty instead of angry. Now, do understand, I am all for talking stuff out, but sometimes you have to get in a slightly better mood before you can analyze things. And Ruby just wants to make out. Okay, he's in a much better mood now. That's great. Now, Ruby, besides being a lovely little partner, good friend, she's also not a massive exhibitionist. So she is not going to enjoy woohoo on the lawn in front of everybody. Instead, she is just gonna enjoy their fun time together. She's a silly girl. She's silly by trait. And by nature, she's just fun and young and enjoying herself. And she and Kyle seem pretty... They're both golden retrievers. This is 2 golden retrievers, which seems very appropriate. What's he mad about now? Oh, he did go right back to mad. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Well, at least he had a couple of nice hours. And now we're back in our sleeping bag. Now, again, one of the things we're gonna get as soon as possible, it's like a bed. But you know the best way to do that, now that Businesses and Hobbies are out, it's to actually have a little shop in her front yard. I'm inspired in part by James Turner's recent Rags to Riches series, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. But the idea of having a sales table on her lot, you don't need a store. You can open it up right here. But to register a small business, to even get started, you have to have $750, and she has 103. So that's something that needs to be rectified. Time to grab her quick meal. Granola, cereal, yogurt, forever. Forever. I will say, I'm happy that for all of Ruby's struggles, look at this. She's on a little lot. She's next to a very nice canal. She's eating her yogurt out in the sunshine. This is way better than when she was hiding in a public works building and making sure no one saw her. You know, this is a vast improvement. So I think today we're going to send her back over to the rec center. Excuse me, the vocational center that she likes to go to make her jewelry. It's where the free equipment is, thanks to the generosity of the Goths. The Goth Vocational Center was founded by the Goth family to give Sims without a lot of resources the ability to have vocational training. Now she needs a crystal. That's true. She probably needs to dig up a gem before she can shape said gem, because designing jewelry without a gem in hand is very expensive, and I know we can't afford it. Luckily, we're in Willow Creek, where there are a lot of places to dig up some collectibles. So let's get going and see what we can find. Oh, it turns out she has work in a few minutes, too. Whoopsie doodle. We do have a gem or 2 in our possession now, so we will be able, after work, to get some gem crafting done. She's just gonna have to disappear for work in a half an hour in the meantime. So while we're here, I think she should just kind of hang out for 20 minutes. Look at her phone. I mean, that's what I would do. Sit on a bench. Play games on my phone for 20 minutes. Why give Ruby a life so different from my own? We're going to let her play on her phone until it's time for work. Hey, she's gaining some sort of skill. Probably video gaming. That's right. And now she's heading off to her part-time job. Oh, goodness. Okay, here's an opportunity. I can't see me saying no to this. I know I tend to get away from anything cheaty in Rags to Riches, but look at this. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere, and quick. And I heard through the grapevine that you were a good, upstanding sim. So you are about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Hard-earned is in air quotes. Listen, buddy, part of life is planning for your death. You should write up a will when you're ready to choose who's going to inherit your simoleons, your heirlooms, and your kids. I like the priority there. I did mine on the computer, but you could call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too, if you want. Just make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. Free money? Yes, please. 4,000 simoleons? Girl. 4,000 simoleons? Okay, two things are going to happen. First off, we are in a tiny house lot, which means tons of boosts. I don't want to lose that. So let's go ahead and do a couple things. Oh, I'm so excited. And we've only used 13 tiles. Good gravy. This is so exciting. So we're building an addition immediately. It's a weird little addition though. We're going to ceiling that sucker up. And I think we're going to give it at least a couple walls. But I would like this to be more of a studio / workshop. Holy cats, I'm so freaked out. This is amazing. That's a lot of money. Let's get our roof here. Let's get our red paint. And our columns, just to make things look a little nicer. We are, of course, going straight to Crystal Creations because we are going to finally have a gem crafting station at home. So exciting. This is going to make life so much easier. So we're going to have a gemology table. We're also going to grab a sales table because that's what I was talking about, right? If we make this a small business, we can start selling her stuff directly. Let's add a few more touches. Not too much. This is not the time for clutter, but it is the time for investing in the place looking nice. Another light. And a display cabinet for the pieces that we're going to make before we sell them. Finally, let's get a little more lighting in here. And she has her own little gem crafting shed. I'm so excited. She is going to design jewelry using... Oh, let's see. We need to get a little higher. The Lunar Goddess Ring. We have an Ozonoid, so let's use that. And a crystal. We have a fire opal and an emerald. It's still going to cost us $100, but that's okay. Now, gem crafting, unlike a lot of the other Sims 4 skills, is very slow. I've said this in other videos. You know, you can basically design one piece of jewelry in about the time it takes a Sim to write a book. So that's not ideal. But at the same time, you know, it's such a profitable career once you get up a little higher. So it is worth it. Oh, it's Trashly! Let us pause briefly to say hello to Trashly. If you're not familiar with Trashly from Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies, there's something a little off about them, isn't there? like a tail, no hands, raccoon prints. My big question is how many raccoons are under there. My guess is 3.
Veranoi.
Yep.
Quaba. Parsacom.
Hello, friend. Trashly taking time out of busy schedule to help spread awareness of small business opportunities. Other friend asked Trashly to say that. I agree because Trashly is excellent small business owner. Do you want to learn more? I am only not interested because I know how to set up a small business. So we are going to do that as well with 750 of our dollars. Oh my God. We have so much. And of course, it's almost all gone. It's almost all gone. But we are going to register a small business. It's going to be called, let's see, Ruby's. And I think, let's see, none of these really scream jewelry making, but let's use, wait, there was the ring. Yeah. You know what? We're going to use this generic one because it has a nice little heart and it's cute. The activity is going to eventually include attend classes and lectures, but we are just a table outside. So we are going to instead do a browse and buy. We're not going to bother buying a kiosk right now because no one's coming just to spend time. I also think I bought the wrong table, so I'm going to get rid of this and instead buy a couple of retail items. What I need are a couple of just displays, really. Not expensive. We don't have the kind of money. So let's just do a couple of little pedestals. We'll put them on some paving. And that is literally all you need for a small business. Literally. Which is amazing. While we're here, let's make sure that we set everything to the correct. All right, that one can be public, but this is residential and residential. And we certainly don't need any employees. What we really need to do after she's done eating. Oh, it's Grim. Grim, why are you calling? Grim wants us to be in the Reaper business, and we are saying no. No, no, no. So let's resume our ring. And y'all, there's just going to be some editing magic to get her to the end of when this ring is ready to... Oh, or she might clean up first. But still, editing magic is about to happen. Okay, we've actually made 2 gem... Kyle. Kyle has no shirt on, of course, again. I don't think Kyle believes in shirts.
Bon and Gravi?
Oh, Sir Pava.
Oh, yes.
Prezu Favu.
Aw, he's giving her a present.
Yaba.
Klimu.
What'd he get her? A postcard. That's sweet. Anything from him is something she likes. So let's put that immediately up on the wall so she can think about him.
Sapum Fubain. Lamina. Urabani.
We also have a couple new jewelry pieces to charge. So let's toss those on the charge space.
Ah. Parsife Froben.
Anchidi.
Lamino. Quar Gorbane. Blofa Balafoy. Aragaba. Yemfo. Zaparo Pondal. Bruja.
Now, one might be, is one charging? Or I don't think it's charging. I think it's just hanging out on the log. So let's just hold off. For some reason, I thought you could charge more than one. Good to know.
Absum.
Oh, he's dancing at nothing. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle.
Wavu.
This is a very interesting dance of love, affection.
Yoyum. Yishla. Rinishu. Shishtawa.
Ufa Taru.
Yibs. Oh. The Bane.
They are super cute. Kyle, this is a little
Shulip.
shimmy, 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 shimmy. Oh, he's mad now.
Sick of food.
Oh.
Oh, Nalabit.
Oh, she tried to be
That's
enticing, and his romance,
Yaba.
his attraction of her went down. Boy, he really only likes her wholesome. That's boy, Kyle.
Nibor. Monea. Flenfavan.
Kyle only likes it when he's the one calling the shots, which I don't know is going to last very long.
Oh, see, Gedna.
Oh, he wants a tattoo. She supports him in getting a new tattoo. That's fine. I don't know that Ruby knows yet that she doesn't just have to be endlessly supportive and do what he says.
Pima, Galimpa, Niara, and
I like Kyle, but Kyle's kind of
Mustish,
kind of a toddler golden retriever.
Boom.
But we have work tomorrow and things to do. Let us go ahead and give him a smooch to send him off. She can't really invite him to spend the night because she has a sleeping bag on the ground.
Ciao.
And off he goes. And off she goes to sleep. But I can't believe how much that ghost enriched our lives. Look, we have a studio. And we have a studio on a tiny house residential lot, which means her skill will increase much more rapidly than it otherwise would. I'm looking forward to getting Ruby a bed so she feels a little less sore every morning. But she is definitely proud of this little tiny house and her efforts to improve her situation. Now, if she sold this ring outright, I'm not even sure how much it would gain. And we have to see. Maybe we could do a little markup too. I don't know. Maybe a markup on the first piece she ever tries to sell might be a fair bit. We have work in 4 hours, so we're going to do something exciting. We're going to come right over here. Now we are wearing 2 pieces of our own jewelry. And we are going to, oh my God, it's $75 every time to open. Still. Go here and talk up Ruby's rubies. Oh no. Sorry about that, Ruby. You were taking out the trash and look at me. But we are going to try and sell 2 jewelry pieces at 6 a.m.
Yay, boo.
Hi, Marcus Flex. Want to buy a gem?
Warb. Wisset Borb. Tip tip. Inja.
So we're going to stop advertising and say bro bump. Bro bump.
Schwabi Frong Vanage.
Come on, honey. Stop selling.
Sure knew Samoa.
He's considering whether or not to pop in.
Yibs.
Bro bump.
Ha ha. Woohoo. Ha ha
Oh, Dawi.
People are certainly allowed right into the lot to look at the items for sale. Let's see, sale is enabled for that one. How about that one? All right, sale is now enabled for that one. Price modifier. We can only do plus 50%. Holy cats. Oh, all right, let's just do 0. Let's do 0. See what happens. We're meeting people. We're making connections. Hi, Victor Fang. You're an important guy to know. Hi, Danny. She doesn't have to keep it open for long. Just enough to maybe sell these 2 items. if she can, if anyone's interested.
Margato.
But it sure doesn't hurt for her to make great connections now for her business future.
Tuna. Wafila.
Bitash.
So she may not be, she isn't selling any gems yet at 7:30 in the morning, but she is making valuable business connections.
So.
Let's try. Let's see. We have a couple of upgrade parts too. Let's see if either... Actually, do I want to sell that? No. What was I thinking? I have started the Lifelong Aspirations Discovery Quest. Why? Open the Aspirations panel. Fine, did that. Complete a want.
So.
We'll get to that. In the meantime, that's funny.
Zoy.
Go away, little screen. Okay, does Ruby like high energy Sims? Yes, she does. Nobody seems wanting to buy anything, which is fine. But look at all the people she just met.
Ref Siga Palachaba. Yanaba Yaflam Shusha.
She is making friends and also gaining perk points for her business. She also unfortunately has to go to her part-time job, which she definitely still needs in an hour, so I'm going to send her in to use the restroom. But the shop is still open, so these folks can still, you know, stand around, talk on their phones, or actually consider buying something. We had a sale.
Lamarck, a maybe? A believe is apple. Beast Patrol. Shunik.
We have some new arrivals, but again, we have to go to work. So it's a good point for next time that we can, or we might want to do this when we have a lot more time to spare. So I'm going to go ahead and close the business. Because again, she's about to go to work. All right, so $75 for the opening fee. We made one retail sale that was $147. We gained 20 business renown and had a net profit of $72. Nice. So we need to add more activities. However, we did give this one-on-one experience to our customers, which is fantastic. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. Next episode, we're going to dive more into small businesses and see what's up with Ruby and Kyle. Like, is this a healthy thing for her? You know, your young adult years are in part for just messing up all over the place. You know, no shame. But I'm not sure that Kyle is bringing out her best self. Who knows? Let's find out next time in Rocks to Riches. Thanks.